I'm Dusty, and this
Hey, Dusty.
is a series.
I don't think I've ever stayed in a hotel that had a stove and an oven.
Timer. The extended stay hotel has one of the things I like to do before I start cooking is remove the fire alarm.
I'm sure the hotel's like when you do that, Dusty.
Well, I want to actually oil the pan first. Normally I'd use butter, but I don't have butter. So
That's not oil, Dusty. That's kerosene.
That I do have.
Dusty, it's not oil.
Yeah, and then here's
It's fucking lighter fluid, man.
Uh,
This dude's making like a fucking bacon cake right now. Perfect.
Whatever. So, and then that's gonna...
Do you want to get the propane tank out as well? Wow.
The magic of television.
Look at that.
My bacon is resting, and a good one for your hotel stay, as you will be using it for everything that you do.
Why, are you shanking the neighbors or something when they say the bacon's scaring them?
Cooking one in particular. I'll be
You wouldn't say that to my CSGO butterfly knife.
Comes in a lot more. You can flip it over.
How long has that been in there?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Dusty, you've made charcoal.
A little more sriracha.
Yeah, that ought to fix it. That ought to rejuvenate the flavor.
You know, your mileage may vary. I'll see you when I see you.
See you soon, Dusty. Wow.
So,
Looks great.
As you can see, go.
Can't say I've ever had a bacon-only sandwich. Do you mind if we had like a little substance in there? Maybe like a some of the soil from a potted plant? Oh my god, what is that? Did you replace it with somebody's ashes?
And
oh my god. Man, this bacon has been torched. Honestly, great strategic placement of the ham. Now you can't see how shitty the bacon looks. It's kind of like a body bag for the bacon.
Something fun.
Bite the sandwich, Dusty. Bite it. No! Fuck! I hate when they don't bite it. What is it? Ah. Where did you find that piece of chicken? In the dumpster? The fuck is that? Canned turkey?
I'm not very good at cutting. It never have been.
Oh, don't worry, Kay. It's not meat. Looks like the ass cheek of a skunk or something.
It obviously went into the potatoes and same with the carrots.
That's okay. I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about that, Kay. The juice being a little contaminated is probably going to be the least of your guests' concern here.
And here's the taste test.
Ah, if it's good enough for a dog, it's good enough for my family. Even the dog's like, Kay, can you please get this abominable dish away from me?
And I just want to also tell you about
She's such a happy woman. I like that. Yucky. If you're using panko breading, you usually dip it in eggs. I get that, but that did not look right. I like how the husband is watching this salmonella disaster unfold in front of him and he can't wait to eat it. Those meatballs deserve a channel strike. My mouth is a watering, Kay. I can't wait to gobble those up. That's the word I was looking for. Suddenly I have a craving for meatballs.
You need to wash.
Oh, we have a second round of mincemeat, eh? Well, far be it from me to make this sin here, but I am going to skip forward to when she finishes the tray.
Now I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes.
Is 10 minutes enough to cook that? Kay, I'm no health inspector, but 10 minutes for that amount of mincemeat meatballs. I don't know about that.
Does my head in. You can see.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Which is something I didn't want to
I do love vomit balls.
So what I'm going to do is, nearly ended up with that ball on floor.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do
Okay, I'm drooling. Let me see the cross section.
Is I'm going to drain some of this juice off, put them back in the
No, the sacred juices, Kay.
That
is crucial to the flavor.
Turn them over. Oh, this is going to be fun. Trying to turn them over.
I can already sense the umami explosion. Nope, just a little fungus.
You don't have to.
My god, that's fucking gross. I love when my meat looks like urine.
As you can see, I have it.
Just throw them in there again, Kay. I'm sure with every time they get thrown into that oven, they get better and better. This looks like what Rick O'Connell uncovered in the Mummy movie when he was uncoffining Emotep, when he cracked open the sarcophagus. They look done.
Speak to me, yes or no?
No.
They're done.
They're alright, yes. Well, it's better than immediately having convulsions and falling over. So,
I don't always eat
that's
my
good.
own food. Guess what? Dogs can have them.
Good! Just what a dog
I'm
wants.
just gonna put three
More
on just
Kay's
for the
cooking.
end product bit.
Watch out, Kibble.
And
Beef
today
alphabet
I'm doing
pasta
a
soup.
twist.
Ooh, it's the classic mincemeat. Name a more iconic duo than Kay's
if you want to
cooking
know
and
what the
some
twist is-
dirty fucking mincemeat. Is this gonna be the broth?
Is-
Just raw mincemeat and water?
And there is
I'll
no
cook some
way-
pasta in there at some point, maybe. I don't
I know
care.
you'd like me to, but... And I'm just breaking it all up.
Is this gonna be the pasta?
don't-
It's meat noodles? She should slam the two pots together like Stone
Right,
Cold
I can
beers.
see it starting
Oh,
to-
yes. Right out of the septic tank.
Cook.
Now we're feeling it.
What I'm going to do is...
Now I'm hungry. Is this not illegal, what she's doing here? Surely this violates some type of human rights movement.
Just been told you can't. Now I'm going to put some grape
Oh.
granules in. I don't know.
It's
how
like an
many.
organism being
I'm just
born
gonna
in
put
there.
Quite a few in.
Oh,
You can use
I feel like
any
any second now, just a
granules.
monster is gonna
Doesn't
rise.
have to be expensive.
Somehow it's getting more and more gross. I thought it would cap at a certain level, but it has exceeded the maximum
No, it's
grossness.
not going to come off. But that's just one of them problems I've got.
This is like an ancient spell from a witch's cauldron. Like if you drank some of this, it'd give you like old powers from fairy tales.
I am going to tell you what I do.
What are you putting in there?
Mine-
Dirt?
mine is- Look at it all.
Oh, it's like a
really good.
brownie. If it died in a shit explosion. Oh, keep in mind that's all meat. This is meat. This is just a festering petri dish of E. coli. This is a beef alphabet soup. The way Mother used to make.
Okay, did he cook it all the way through?
Well, it's a loaded question in this situation. That pasta's about the best looking thing Kay has ever made on this channel. I will be the first to say this, though. It could have been a lot worse. All things considered, no seasoning, no flavor,
This is the end
but the E.
product.
coli will do both for you.
Alphabet soup. But it's just come out in the
Please be
pan.
careful. Hats off to her son. He's going to war right now, and the battlefield is Kay's kitchen. Open your mouth. I don't believe you actually ate it. You would be vomiting by now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with her stove, but that is the pinkest flame I've seen in a while. Shit's going nuclear.
Put the lid back on.
Her fucking boiling mayonnaise is about to overflow. Kay, be careful.
I'm going to use the same spoon.
I think your marshmallow boil thing there is planning something. Piss take microwave noodles. Piss take microwave noodles. My favorite dish. My mother used to make this for me all the time.
These are the noodles.
Ah, in a trash can. Are you sure those are noodles? That looks like asbestos.
So, I'm going to put some more in.
I guess they're not mutually exclusive. You can make noodles out of asbestos. To be fair, that
They're
looks...
all nice and done.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Thought I got more.
Yeah, those were some real
Obviously not.
pissy noodles.
So,
You won't believe the ingredients.
The fuck?
That's her signature dish, the piss. Because she made piss noodles.
Did she actually put piss in them?
Well, that's... I can't just ruin the secret. Jesus, you're asking for the Krabby Patty secret formula behind Kay's madness.
Okay.
You'll have to watch yourself. Who's taking a leak in your sink in the background? Is that your son?
and before I...
Kay, I think a burglar has come in and is urinating in your sink.
Involved in that.
Dude, it's the toilet. Ah, yes, the old kitchen shitter. I too like to keep a toilet on standby in my kitchen.
It's the best. So, and then I'm going to put some mayo in it.
Naturally. Go ahead and dump some of that mayo on there.
I guarantee
I'm ready
you
for the
will
money
not
shot.
regret doing some
Gonna
research
make
on
it.
Where is the mayonnaise? This is a lot of bacon. Yes, it's an impressive quantity of bacon, but where is my mayonnaise I was promised?
I hate the feel of bacon. No.
I feel like I've been clickbaited. I've seen no mayonnaise yet. And I'm getting impatient.
Shake the mayo.
Yes?
Oh, shake it. I've got no shake.
Let me hear the sloshing. Come on.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Oh, that's a healthy amount of mayo.
I'm going to mix
No
it in.
expense spared on that mayonnaise distribution.
Till it
The spirit of YouTube chefs live on within Kay's mayonnaise.
Ah!
You surprised me with that one, Kay. I didn't expect any more mayonnaise, you dirty girl. Now I'm ready.
It's got to have a bit of juice, hasn't it?
Now this is finally real cooking.
One more.
I didn't expect a third. Kay, I'm dried up. I can't handle more.
That should be it.
No more mayonnaise, Kay. We're reaching a point where it's too much.
Edges now. That's it. This dish.
Of course. That's the old mayonnaise baker.
Forget a thing.
That's scrumptious, Kay.
That looks alright.
This is the kind of food that wars are fought over.
No,
Godspeed, my friend. I'll leave my son to get the salmonella. Easy.
Yeah, I didn't.
Right in the old gullet.
I should have put it other way as well.
You can really almost taste some meat beneath that mayonnaise. Mother, I must be honest with you. I think you used too much meat in this mayonnaise.
Nice multitude.
Flavor, yeah.
Flavors. There's two flavors. Chicken and mayonnaise.
Nice
Something like that.
Dude just dies. He gives a thumbs up and just falls over backwards. I'll leave that one alike. Anything that involves mayonnaise, Kay, is good with me. God, this is an iconic recipe from Kay. The mincemeat has already come out. That's how we do it.
Put it round the sticks.
Of course. The way God intended.
Oh shit, sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling from the... Oh.
What's gone wrong, Kay? Besides everything in this kitchen. I could just eat that right up right now, Kay.
Right,
Perfect.
See, this is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to.
That is the world's
put
most
the,
unfortunate group of spaghetti. It's like I'm watching an ISIS video for spaghetti.
And that's how I was shown.
Who showed you this? Like an inmate doing the best they can with what they have?
This is how it's said to do it. Sprinkle them all over.
Those pasta... The spaghetti's never getting cooked.
But you did see me putting the juice on. So
Okay.
That's the onion.
You're just gonna be eating dry pasta with mincemeat and some random onions that unfortunately got roped into the mix. Where did you get this recipe? 4chan? From like a hoarder?
The onions, whichever you want me to say.
Okay, can we cook the noodles?
Need
I mean, it may be way past time for that. They look like fucking corpses in there now, but...
yes, I'm going
might
to
as well
open the
try.
tomatoes as well, because it needs to be all for another half an hour.
The
to cook
noodles
the
can't
onions,
take another dip in the
and
oven,
then-
Kay. They won't make
but
it.
It should be okay.
They can't survive. They weren't... Oh, God.
That is a different spag ball.
Oh, Jesus.
And Lee's coming to
This
the
is literal
taste
racism at this point. It's a fucking hate crime what she's done to these noodles. Don't do it, son.
So let's see what it's tastes
Put some value on your life. Ew.
But that's fine.
test. Probably, yeah.
They're not cooked is why. It's still raw and burnt.
Right, so we got in burnt then.
You may as well replace the noodles with sticks from outside.
No, other side. That's it. Right, now the meat is done. Like I said, I have
That's
never
one
done
word
this
for it, I guess,
before,
Kay.
So you can imagine.
This is straight up Bronze Age food, yeah. This is the kind of food you'd see in cartoons when they're like roasting it over a fire for 3 seconds and it's still red as fuck.
Has got to go on the beef.
God, it just looks like a plate of dog shit. Which I guess could be a UK delicacy for all I know.
The beef.
The finest horse pie I could find
Now I'm
outside.
going to fold it over. I've got loads of juice which you're not supposed to have.
I wonder why, Kay. It's still raw. It's not juice, it's still bleeding.
It don't look too bad.
It looks horrendous, Kay. Words can't
I'm
describe
gonna
what that
tip
looks
it
like.
out. Tip
It looks like you
into-
tipped over a
onto
potted
the-
plant for its sauce.
You can see I've left the cooker.
Looks
in a
good
mess.
now. Much
I'll
better.
Put this in the oven.
It really
And you've
came
got-
together at the end, Kay.
Got in a
I tell you, I was
It's just
doubting it.
come to pot. It's all broke up.
You know, color me pink, I tell you.
got
I
some
really didn't
tin
believe in
foil.
the dream, but here it
It
is.
must have gone.
So she did this Wellington 3 years ago, and she came back for revenge 2 years ago. So let's see what difference a year makes in a beef Wellington's mastery. Okay, are you sure this is stuffing? It sounds and looks like
To
rocks.
make it more moist.
I think you've been scammed.
Obviously, 4 ounces of flour. Shit. 5 ounces of flour. Make it 6.
Was there an off-camera mistake,
6 ounces
Kay?
of flour.
I find that hard to believe. Ah, right on the mark
And
then.
then I'm going to do
They called for 50 ounces of
3
flour,
ounces
right?
lard.
How are we looking back there, Kay? What's the behind-the-scenes looking like? Have we spilt more flour yet? She's cooking in his sandcastle bucket.
That's it. 3
Well,
ounces
what do
lard.
you know about fine
So that
dining,
can go
big
in
guy?
there.
How many beef Wellingtons have you prepared flawlessly?
Some yellow
And then
cake
I'm going
uranium.
to
Well, it's not
Put-
yellow cake uranium. In fact, it's... now I'm sure you see. It's a beef Wellington.
put some stuff in,
What the fuck is that? A pre-made
Okay.
beef Wellington? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
round it.
That's cheating. Yeah, I know I fucked up my last beef Wellington, so I bought one this time.
Ouch.
That's my redo.
I'm just doing it this version.
What version is
Some
this,
of the
Kay?
meat and the stuff
Does
in.
it have a name? The food poison special? Redo chicken Kiev. Well, I am guessing it didn't go well the first time. Man, there is no garlic left alive in that jar. Christ. What is the chicken Kiev used for? To ward off vampires? Who needs this much
You should
garlic
watch
in a
Kay's
recipe?
son's channel big.
Is she gonna dump that whole bowl of flour? Oh my
And a bit
god.
more flour.
Sweet Lord Kay, have mercy. It's just a bagel.
I know I've got a teaspoon. I'm
Just
gonna
use a whole bag of flour,
Oh.
Kay. Fuck it. Let's get real.
put the yeast in.
I cannot imagine there's any room left in this for more flour. At this point, it's just a basically goopy flour.
Oh, I can sneeze faster.
Okay, what do you expect? You have 3 bags of flour in it, which you are now rolling into more flour. I can promise you she's going to put more flour on this. That is not nearly a football field's worth of flour that she usually rolls her bread in. Mark my words, I'll wager 5 gift subs more flour's coming. Who wants to take me up on that wager? I know Kay inside and out. I'm inside her head. And all I see is flour.
Get a bit
Oh,
more
I'm a
flour,
fucking
put it on my rolling
genius.
pin.
You got me a little
If
worried
anybody
for a
wonders
second,
why I'm
Kay.
putting
I'm not gonna lie,
rolling
you had
pin,
me
I,
going.
teach it
But I know you too well.
It stops it from sticking to the flour.
Of course, yeah, that's right. The flour.
Flour.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think you're running out of flour. I think the reservoir's running low.
Two.
You know, at this point, I might as well just eat
Right.
some fucking sand.
Done. I'm going to put
If
that in
between
the oven.
Kay's bagel
Just
here
that
and
on the
sand,
sand,
I'd probably
just
choose
some
the
of
sand. There'd be
it.
less
I'm gonna
fucking
put that
grain
the
in it.
oven and as you can see, they've not risen at all.
Yep, it's just chips.
Flat.
Flour
But
chips.
they are classed
And I
as
see you put
bagels.
more flour
So
on them
that's it.
afterwards.
What you say
Hey, it's not your
about
fault. I think it was just a lack of flour. Let's check out her coming back to it. She had, I don't know how many, let's see.
As you-
From September to...
Hi,
3.
people, I'm back cooking again.
She really came back with a
With a
vengeance.
chest infection. And today
She
I'm
rested
going
for
to
2 days and then came back on the 3rd and said it's
of
time.
bacon.
Oh, her pantry must be nothing but like fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory of flour. Flour and mincemeat are her staples.
And
It's
that's
fucking
your
crazy
frother.
how much flour she goes through in
Get
these.
over the lumps out. Leave for 10 minutes until frothy. Right, pour 200 millilitres of warm water into a bowl, and that's what I've done wrong because I've done it with cold water. So I'm going to have to redo it with warm water.
Well, that was quick. It was the first.
Right, as just so I messed up first time. So I've got my yeast in. Tablespoon of sugar, pepper, measuring stuff for bread. I've got a bread making machine. Over there. And I'm going to add the water.
Step 1, warm water.
warm. I
Okay,
warmed it up.
I poured ice into it.
Well, I boiled it.
Shit. So the only thing she did differently was somehow use even more flour.
Don't understand that, but yes, I shall do.
So what is the
exactly what it
saran
says,
wrap doing?
As I have got, that's it.
Why did you put them in the saran wrap? Oh my god. Okay, don't do that. No.
I've got a target there.
Kay, why? I didn't want... Oh, it's Kay's special recipe, the saran wrap bagels.
What you think?
God, she's actually boiling the saran wrap into the bagels.
So that's...
Kay, I'm sure you had to take the bagel out of the saran wrap. I'm no chef, but there's no fucking way.
This video was so helpful.
Watch this will probably go wrong.
It's already gone wrong, Kay. You're boiling saran wrap. Kay, it's gone as wrong as it could. This is an FDA violation and most likely illegal.
And put this one in. This one I'm going to put in.
Ah, perfect. Now he has a friend.
Two boiling. So, chasing round.
She has to get her recipes off
And
4chan from people that make
couple
those troll recipes to try and get people to poison themselves. And she makes them as legitimate tutorials. There's no way. That is actual poison.
For a minute.
She is superheated saran wrap. Where does the plastic stop and the bagel begin? Not even she can figure it out.
Oh my word. Right, now this one.
Kay, you've outdone yourself with this recipe, I've got to say. I would have never thought to mix raw dough and plastic. I know what I'll be bringing to this year's Thanksgiving. Ever since I found Kay, food hasn't tasted quite the same.
Ew.
I'm always thinking, yeah, this food's good, but
Too much.
what if Kay made it? Meanwhile, Kay's over here making a fucking pipe bomb in her bowl here. It's looking like the beginnings of a pizza to some extent. Maybe not in shape, but in spirit.
Doofer.
When did she put the mincemeat on it?
Right.
You've got this, Kay. A delicate hand, like a surgeon. There it is.
Oh, it's all
Expertly done.
easy.
Nearly covered the whole thing. So again, I've never had a calzone. How we looking, calzone experts? Does this look about right so far? Something in my heart tells me it's probably not supposed to look like this, but again, I'm inexperienced. You know, that doesn't look horrible. A bit misshapen. Looks like a giant's foreskin after it's been cut off, but
they look a lot better.
it's just bread and sauce, so...
Mincemeat.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Mincemeat.
The classics, Kay? Fuck yeah.
Everything.
Man, there's more action
with
with that butter moving across
So,
the pan
as
than
you
there
can
was in the
see,
entirety
I'm
of
gonna
Death
be
Stranding.
the lard is
Just watching that
starting to
shit
melt.
race around as it melts is more fun. Get that mincemeat all wet.
It has.
As you can see, it's still pink in the middle.
A little bit, Kay. It's almost done, though.
Get it up on my little...
God, it's gonna form like a Pangea. It's all gonna come together in the middle as one giant continent. What the fuck happened in the middle? Was there a fight? A war? How is that a Big Mac? It's bread with butter and a giant slab of unseasoned meat. It's just a mincemeat sandwich with no flavor. Oh, and this time she downgrades from hamburger buns to toast, so we might as well check it out. That meat looks like kibble.
Is it?
Well, I assure you, it'll taste far worse than kibble by the time Kay's done with it. It's weird with Kay. She treats mincemeat as if it can't exist without being dunked in egg. Very rarely do you have one without the other.
That's two mics.
Yeah, it does look a little like kitty litter, I guess.
Right, I'm going to try and turn them over.
Wow. That just looks like a festering infection now.
Oh,
It's not too late, Kay. It's still mostly together.
over now, but it's
Oh,
still doing
God.
it on the side
It's looking like a dream, Kay.
now. Right, because...
Oh, God.
burger is a
Kay,
bit
it's burning.
smelly.
Save it.
Mate,
What, did she buy this from
That's
McDonald's?
nice.
Damn, that looks just like a Big Mac. She cheated. Off camera, she went and got one from the store. Don't make your son eat this one,
I'm
Kay.
going to put the bread on.
Have mercy.
'Cause I'm...
We're in
As
luck.
you can see,
Oh,
I've-
God.
I've put two more burgers in. I
Is
don't
that a
think
burger or a
it's
set of hash
I've
browns?
also put... Let's...
I would never eat something like this. I'm way too concerned about, like, health violations.
Oh, this fell off.
It's like biological terrorism. We are 4 for 4 on mincemeat recipes right now. I honestly don't know. With her cuts, I don't know why she doesn't just drop the whole fucking onion in. It's about the same size.
Ow!
Your fingers are far too precious. You need to be wearing mitts at all times. You're like Doctor Strange with those hands. If you lose them, the world is a worse place. Okay, protect those hands at all cost. You know, I've had a few lasagnas in my day, but this would certainly be a first if I was served this somewhere when I ordered lasagna. Where are the noodles? What, you don't see them? They're onion noodles. She's so much better than Chef Boyardee, man. I wish they'd start packaging her meals. I don't know about you guys, but this is looking nice to me.
I'm going to break some eggs.
I do love eating birdseed right out of the cage. Can we moisturize that a bit, Kay? It seems a bit dry. Eating those rocks would be like burying your head in the beach. She made burnt, toasted garlic rice granola, basically, yeah. This should be on the dessert menu of every restaurant. It looks more like mashed potatoes than rice, but damn it, it's improvement. What kind of rice does she buy? Does she just go to the pet store and just grab what looks like rice? Because that's the same rice she made last time that looked like kitty litter. She would be fired from the Krusty Krab instantly with this cutting technique. Damn it, Kay.
I think that's fine enough.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Microscopic pieces. You've done a great job. It's like a powder now.
Add quite a bit of...
Is that ketchup?
barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's a lot of barbecue sauce. What happened? Is this barbecue sauce with garlic? Store-bought barbecue sauce that you added cloves of garlic to?
She says just
is that the whole meal?
The blob here is what she said is a Korean meal.
Do we have any Koreans in the chat that can confirm?
Meal.
What's the verdict, Lee? Can you taste the K-pop? You're chewing on garlic right now. How does that feel? I bet it tastes great. Man, those vampires are gonna fucking hate you.
I was told what to do by a Korean, I don't know how you say it, but anyway, I was told by a lady how to do it, because when I said to her,
I think you got it right the first 3 times.
I'm going to chop the...
Strike one.
Should be fake.
That carrot wanted so badly just to get the fuck away from Kay. It chose suicide. Fucking jumping off it. Did she pick it up and put it in this dish? I wasn't paying attention. Whatever, the fucking dust on the ground adds flavor. Probiotics. I could hardly think of a more inefficient cutting technique other than cutting towards yourself. Both thumbs. That can't be, you know, professional culinary work there. Honestly, I'm surprised she's not treating that knife like a fucking wiggle saw, or whatever they call it. They're like the 2-armed one that you go like this on. I don't know what I'm no professional timber sportsman, but whatever that saw is called.
I think that might...
Just use it like that. Make it like a traffic cone of lettuce.
Oops.
Okay, there's like 50 yards worth of real estate there, and you still somehow managed to miss the plate.
Before you ask, I have washed the rice.
Come on, Kay, at least make it presentable.
No, I keep saying I have, and rice.
Oh my god. That poor broccoli has been tortured. God, it looks like James Bond Casino Royale when he was getting his nuts fucking slapped on by Mads Mikkelsen. Oh.
That is a Korean meal. And if you don't believe me, ask Google.
Who?
Give me a big old...
Again, I can't speak for Koreans here, but something in my bones is telling me that a Korean meal doesn't consist of unseasoned chicken slapped with 1 piece of broccoli, 4 carrots, and a little bit of rice. That's a North Korean ration meal.
Is.
That's like 2 Coke cans worth of sugar out of nowhere.
Just remembered.
Is that a toilet bowl?
7.5.
What is that? A latrine?
Charlie went up.
A Johnless.
When it's all said and done, this is the most appetizing thing she's ever made, appearance-wise. Well, that didn't last long.
I'm going to take it out of it.
How do you even let something get that burnt? Does she just start cooking it and then go to sleep? We're getting there. That's a lonely egg, Kay. It needs a friend. Oh my god.
That's about
Oh, it's the toilet bowl again. Don't use it, Kay. That's ruined many a recipe.
Right, so that's the flour in the bowl.
From the top turnbuckle.
Put the sugar, put in the jam on.
There it is. That was easy.
And now I'm going to put the jam on it. And today I'm going to be doing jammy egg dodgers. Right, now first of all I'm going to put 175 grams of sugar, which in
fuck
my metric is...
Did someone get executed in her kitchen? Oh, watch out for the fly.
Lee, you're rocking in front of
He's here to steal our jammy dodgers. Oh, it was Mystery Chef, not Masked Chef. That's what it fucking was. Oh, I thought that was makeup.
In the kitchen. She's
I was gonna say, that's something like Borderlands makeup.
chicken pasta.
Fucking ready, baby. Marilyn Manson.
Piece of breast.
Isn't that just
the
pre-prepared?
legs and the thighs.
Wait, hold on, slow down, I'm taking notes.
that you
Buy
buy
chicken.
from the store.
Okay, done. Yeah, that's what I said, Seven. I don't know what the point of the Mystery Chef thing is when the mask came off in the first 10 seconds. Unless this is a Mission Impossible thing where she's gonna rip off her face and it's gonna be a totally different woman. Maybe the mask runs deep. It's going to taste good, I can tell you that much. It's store-bought chicken and pasta with butter. It's gonna be tasty.
You stir it all together.
I don't know if it'd necessarily be classified as cooking. It's kind of like dumping. Like raw dump.
Warm potato salad.
It looks like Android 19's mask. Well, the mask looks like Android 19. That doesn't look crispy.
Just a second.
That looks like you put bubble bath in it.
Everything. The grease and everything.
Whoa!
To the potatoes.
This is a German
And
potato
a
salad?
small chopped onion.
Are we using the whole can? Ah, fuck it, sacrifice it.
About 4. You add.
We use good math here.
Oh!
You also.
So the lady behind the mask was not the one we saw on camera. I see now.
Spicy brown mustard.
Very interesting. The lore runs deep. So who is the mystery chef?
And we're gonna need more salt because I only put a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we need more salt. You fucking kidding me? That's flavorless.
And we're gonna need more.
We only have an entire jar of dill relish, bacon, potatoes, and grease. It's gonna taste like cardboard. If she doesn't dump an entire thing of salt in there, I'm flipping a table. Now we're feeling, yeah. Yeah.
And I think a little bit more.
Double fist that shit. Like a mad scientist in the cauldron. Woo! It's like I'm taking a peek in Germany right now. That German potato salad is slapping.
Alright, it'll still eat the same.
Yeah, because it's mainly bacon
want 'em a
grease
little
and
bit
dill
chunky.
relish.
Just use that spoon.
She just vomits.
Let's see, get a piece of
And if she
bacon.
did vomit back into that fucking cauldron there, they'd have no idea.
Was a piece of
Where does the potato salad end and the vomit begin? Mmm. Mmm. Scrumptious, isn't it?
Did a little
She
bit of
falls
salt.
over. Oh, not enough salt. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like I said, you gotta flavor that shit up.
You
Yeah,
don't
get
wanna
that
put
in
too
there.
much pepper in it.
as you keep pouring.
Yeah, a real flavor scientist. Now we're feeling it. Excellent work. Do we have any
Alright,
Germans in here?
that's it.
Is this making you feel at home right now? Did we do you proud? Summertime cucumber salad. Is this proper technique to
Yeah.
cut towards your thumb?
You chop up some.
Or is the
onions in it.
mystery chef just a real
Okay.
risk taker for the sake of good
Half a
food?
small one for one cucumber.
The higher the stakes,
Cucumbers.
the more
A whole
extravagant the
small one.
umami.
And
Her signature ingredient, salt. Yes. The saint of salt.
pepper. Very
The
little
patriot of pepper. Ah. Yes,
pepper.
flavor
And
has
putting my
been
chopped
added.
onions in here.
She's opened Pandora's box and all that's left is salt.
Vegetable oil.
Looks good. One hell of a salad coming on here. It's mainly oil and salt with some cucumbers hidden underneath. Just the way I like it.
A little bit of sugar.
Yeah, just
That's probably
just a little bit.
2 tablespoons. 3.
Nah, times 5 maybe. That was a lot of sugar.
Cucumber. Plenty of vinegar, I think.
Yeah, this is not a salad. This is
Probably
like a
little
soup.
more salt,
An oil soup.
counteract the-
A salty
some of the
oil
vinegar.
soup. Yep, tastes like motor oil.
Yep, it needs a little more salt.
Okay, no, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, there was far too much oil. We had to counterbalance that with the salt. Yeah, no, absolutely. Cucumber salad just like Mama used to make.
The ingredients and everything will be down below in the description.
It looks like a toilet that's
Let me
clogged.
try one more. It's the holidays.
Time to
I'm going
purge?
show you how to do a very simple
We purging out
cookie
here.
that is-
It's like something out of
turkey
Manhunt.
size baking bag. Now,
Where are the
it's
drugs?
in
Fucking suffocating the
a
turkey with it.
roasting pan. So what we're going to do with that, one piece at a time, take it and run it under the skin.
Mmm. Probe it,
You have
yeah.
to push a little bit.
Using a full cube of butter will do that.
No problem.
Yeah, right up the asshole.
You just want it in there.
This turkey is dying for a second time right now.
What to do
Salt,
is I'm going to
naturally.
add a cut up onion,
Oh,
medium size, and shove that inside
What?
the turkey.
why? Just bite into full onions when you go for a Thanksgiving dollop? Oh, this turkey looks so great, Janet. Let me take a bite. It's a fucking full onion.
I just cut it in 4.
That's a nice surprise, though, like a little cereal box
Bake
toy.
part anyway.
Is it normal turkey
And
prep? I've never
make your
prepped a turkey.
The inside.
This is no...
Make sure you put the whole thing in there.
Yeah, make sure it's keg standing.
Or not.
This is normal
Things
turkey
makes it
prep.
Super moist.
Well, a lot of things can make it moist. I could drop it in a toilet and it'd be moist as fuck, but it doesn't make it taste good.
To it. Oh, good with it.
Yeah, give it a nice massage.
All over the skin.
Yeah, we're gonna need more salt though. I can already see this is gonna be like a quadruple salt kind of deal here. I hope you've stocked
And
up.
it feels funky.
No, I know beer. Beer for cooking shit in is great. Like beer battered fries and like a lot of meat is prepared very well with beer.
All over the breast.
I've just never seen someone dump it up the turkey's ass like that to flood it. Usually it's a nice even pour from what I've seen.
Kind of toss it inside the turkey there.
And it's not supposed to stay in it the entire time. It's supposed to cook it out.
End of the bag.
Slam it on the counter. But the good news is,
Into it.
with salt we can fix any
I
mistake.
have my rack. So.
Won't the
put
bag
turkey
melt?
In the oven.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a nice glaze, like a donut.
Be very careful.
Is that... Wait, is she actually putting the bag in the oven? I'm no chef, is that...
90 degrees. Skin
It's a
on the
special
turkey
bag?
was
Okay.
not brown.
Is there a turkey in that bag or like a fucking
Just the
corpse?
skin.
Looks like a scab. Let me take a peek at that bad boy. Wow. She's not wrong, that is wet as shit. Where are the hidden onions? Oh, there's one.
Onion.
Woohoo! Why is it soggy? Because look, you can see why it's soggy. It's literally existing in a state of like perpetual flooding
The other thigh bone.
of
Just
salt
little meat
and
right there.
onion. That's literally fucking raw. What do you know about beer onion cooking techniques? Have you studied the books? Do you even watch Dr. Oz? Ranch.
About a
Mayonnaise.
tablespoon of
Mayonnaise?
Dijon brown mustard.
Fuck. Uh-oh. Chemical X is coming in here. What's Professor Utonium adding?
Honey's hickory smoke.
Woo!
Have this
Is that Uncle Ben?
do it.
Is that Uncle Ben?
The Uncle Ben's red rice.
Woo!
It already has the spices and everything in it.
I ate Uncle Ben in college nearly every day.
Tastes-
That is upsetting to see. That right there should be a crime. Disrespecting Uncle
You know,
Ben's
when
fine
having
rice like that.
enough of your breast. I didn't know if I was gonna need
You've
one.
gone too far. I've seen you empty a septic tank for a salad. And I didn't mind.
Smells spicy.
But now I'm insulted with
Does
that.
smell spicy.
I fucking love Uncle Ben's.
Spicy.
As far as her recipes go, that's about the best they get. Unless she takes a shit on these enchiladas, they're gonna be fine.
Maybe 3.
What am I looking at?
I'll mix it up and
Cat
I'll
food?
warm it up in the microwave.
When you cook with Uncle Ben's, you're going to get a good result. Like, you know, she literally chose the best possible store-bought for the Spanish rice. Like, Uncle Ben is just for winners. Holy shit!
Good morning.
Is this a sponsored video?
Today I'm going to be making a hot fudge cake.
Are there eye holes in that? Is she going by instinct? So far, so good. Just playing in sand. Chicken and rice with gizzards. What is that? Is that some southern thing?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today I'm going to be having a guest cook in the kitchen with me.
Really?
It's my sister Betty.
Ah, I thought it
And
was
she
Master
is
Chef
making-
Joe.
I've got what I'm using is
What the fuck is that? Grandpa's
legs
ashes?
and thighs. And
She's got a
salt
traveling
on it.
salt box?
I don't measure my salt. I just sprinkle it.
Whoa, that's hardcore. If I see Uncle Ben's in here
around.
again,
Some of that on there.
I'm gonna have a
There's
smile on my
outside
face, but I'm gonna be
skin and
disappointed because it's
flavor.
cheating. We're gonna dump some peanut butter in there. I see we're stacking up. Preparing for doomsday, eh? It's a lot of peanut butter.
Now,
Get that in the Mega Mix.
well done.
Set pressure cooker to
Falls
bomb
off the
mode.
bone.
Yeah, it just activates the self-destruct
That's good.
feature.
While my chicken is
My
cooking
son
in
loves my
pressure
time
cooker,
bombs.
We'll go ahead and cook my rice.
He says no one makes C4 like me.
Water for the rice.
God, she's like Seto
Like I said, I
Kaiba with the
don't
briefcase
measure, I
of
do
Yu-Gi-Oh
pinches.
cards, but for salt. It's fucking awesome. Just in case.
I add a little bit of margarine.
A would-be robber,
Water.
bang, salt in the face. Manager giving me problems at the supermarket, bang, double fist and salt at him. She's taking a risk instead of playing it safe with Uncle Ben.
Ready?
She's taking the training wheels
Okay,
off,
I
baby.
add my rice to
Woo!
boiling water.
Never had gizzards. Do they look like that? I feel like once you eat a single gizzard, you immediately get attracted to your sister. That is such a southern sounding thing to eat. What am I looking at? Pudding? How did we get here? I brought us to Mystery Chef. This is literally just like drinking a chunky soda at this point. It's a smoothie of onions and gizzard.
Okay. I'm using 3 cans of water.
Fuck.
Give it a good stir.
Yucky. I'd rather get a swirly in the high school bathroom. Looking pretty good though.
I'll add some more later.
There were some gizzards in there at some point,
I want to get this started.
but we've
boiling
lost that to
get
the Great
the
Flood.
mixture in it.
What the fuck did
always
she
better to
make?
do it with
Are your
your
eyes
hands.
closed? You can't see that this is chicken and rice?
Just make sure your hands are. This is kind of messy, but it's always good.
Hey, nah. I'm fine with a little mess.
I will add more.
I'll sacrifice beauty for flavor. This bad boy is gonna be packing
Later. You wanna go ahead
almost none of that.
Okay, I've added. It's better to do it.
That
this
was a
way,
plot
that way
twist
it
I
goes
did
in.
not
It takes
expect.
So long. Whenever if you cook raw rice in with the broth.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, just dump it in, whatever.
It does much better.
Do we have a shoe we could drop in here as well?
Just keep cooking it till it. Most of the
Until it
soup
comes
is all
alive, honestly. Yeah.
cooked out.
Till this thing becomes
And
sentient.
What
I
I'm
feel like
gonna
you're
do is
bringing the
take
turkey or the chicken back to
one
life.
more,
This looks like some kind of ancient
leg and
spell.
thigh.
Like gather 20 limpert roots
Oh,
and
you
put it
have
in a
your
cauldron. Strength potion. Yeah, it's just RuneScape herblore in real life. What a beautiful
Cook this
dish!
Covered. Probably for about. I'm gonna check it again in about a
Can I
half
put that in my
hour,
protein shaker?
see how it's doing.
That looks like a nice post-workout recovery
I'm gonna cover
beverage.
it.
Do we drain any of that excess moisture out at any point, or is that just part of the fun?
When it cools off,
It's like applesauce with applesauce. If applesauce, shit. I've never had chicken and rice with gizzards, so perhaps I'm not the most equipped to judge a book by its cover, but I gotta tell ya, looks pretty good.
Today I'm
The
going
classic
to be
mask, I
making
see.
a pulled pork roast in a slow cooker.
About to be V for
Very
Vendetta
easy,
cooking
very
style,
good.
baby.
Liquid smoke. Here it is.
What the
Liquid
fuck is
smoke.
liquid
Gives
smoke?
it that smoky flavor. Since you can't do it outside, it's still a little cool. Or it's cool here.
You've been
today
scammed.
in Virginia Beach.
You can't
Oh, I
liquefy
had
smoke?
about
It's impossible.
3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons.
We don't have that kind of technology.
Something like that. Cook it on high.
What do you mean
for
Gordon
about
Ramsay uses
4
liquid smoke?
hours.
He's a fraud then.
And then I'm going to turn it
It's like
to
using
low
liquid
for about
ass.
an additional
Is that a measuring spoon?
the golden raisins.
Move that fucking hand. That can no.
You can use the regular raisins if you'd like.
No
I just
way.
prefer the golden. They're
Who is
sweeter.
this? Actual measuring? Ew. Oh. Why does she black out the labels? You can't. It's not like they're gonna sue you. I can read great value through that.
And finely shredded.
What's the
Fiesta
point?
blend cheese. The ground
Yeah, I guess she's just saying no free clout. I won't shout out your creamed corn.
with some salt
Fuck
and
you,
pepper.
Walmart. Oh, that was an almost catastrophe there. That was an AGDQ safe strat right there. Almost lost big time on the recipe route. That lid was coming off. What are we dumping right now? I already forgot.
Meat
Yellow paint?
or
This is a weird production he's got going on. That being said, I like it.
Cake I made earlier.
Oh, Jesus. The fuck was that? An Apache attack? What kind of fucking haunted ass video is this? Dog food? He makes dog food?
Before you put
Why is it smoking?
there you get your turret.
Or is the soul of that dog food leaving its body? This is some weird shit, man. I like it. It's like Kay's cooking, but 10 times as avant-garde and 10 times as moldy. This is maxed out volume. I don't know what I can tell you. Train your left ear to be more adept at picking up the recipes. It's like he's playing with asbestos. How did we get to this point? Alright, I'm going back. It's like he's peeling off scabs. This is just a gross, abominable looking cake. And the title is Castle Cake Suitable for Kids Party. As if this is his ticket to be around children. Well, if I show up to this birthday party with this cake, they'll have to let me in. This castle cake looks like my attic's insulation. Your attic insulation probably tastes better than this right here. Especially when he flavors it with soap for spice, I bet. This angle is scaring me. I feel like I'm trapped in the bowl. This looks like one of the first meals that cavemen would have eaten. Like when they're desperate, can't find meat, and they just start eating sand. How is the TV playing the video? That confused me too. I thought I was trapped in like an alternate dimension. He's using a camcorder that's plugged into his VHS player, which is transmitting the signal to that little TV right there, and it's creating this weird illusion as if I'm stuck in like a Wes Anderson film. What is he making? It's a castle cake, can't you see? Of all colors to dye your food, why not just use chocolate? He's just pouring motor oil at this point. Black food coloring, I had no idea they even made that. It's usually supposed to be like wacky colors. You could just use chocolate. Oh. That is rubber cement. You can't fool me. You're trying to kill those children at the birthday party. This looks like the kind of film you'd see in a courthouse when they're trying a serial killer. This would be like the evidence. This is creepy looking, man. Standard cooking tools, just the old wrench and screwdriver. What the fuck is this?
I managed to stop it overflowing, and it doesn't look very appetizing or indeed castle-like at the moment, so...
What the fuck has happened? He just let it sit out in the air and it exploded.
See what we've got.
Dude's making pipe bombs.
Yeah,
that's a good question, Ollie. That is a very good question. What cakes aren't suitable for children? Beer cakes, maybe? There's gonna be so much aluminum residue stuck in this cake. I feel bad for the poor kid that bites into this thing by accident. What kind of cake do you want for your 7th birthday? Oh, I want that sponge concrete piece of shit that old man down the street makes. Alright. That's what I want. Yeah, give me that money shot. Choo-choo. Look at that steampunk engine right there. Looks like Blastoise. Blastoise. Oh my god. Stonehenge. I see it.
It's not 100% appetizing, so so
Nah,
what I'm going to do is decorate.
I wouldn't even say it's 50% appetizing.
Give you an example,
Now it's 100% appetizing.
Smarties and
You took it from a 5 to a 10.
top and
This must be what just killed the
what
queen.
do I have used off
She ate one of his castle cakes. This is like the Halloween horror nights of Kay's cooking. He definitely should have picked up ceramics instead of cooking. He's got great technique. See, now compare his soccer ball cake to this awful looking soccer ball cake. That looks nothing like a soccer ball. Meanwhile, our boy over here's got a golden egg. I have never seen something look so much like cum without being cum. I've made many a cake in my day, but for some reason this just doesn't look like icing. But would this cake be suitable for a child's birthday party? Ah, there's the soccer ball. It's looking good. Blue, just like every soccer ball I've ever seen. I would never say that I'm a soccer connoisseur, but I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to do with soccer. Is it like a runic symbol? Is the cake gonna come to life? What the fuck does it all mean?
Finally finished.
I see a UFO's landed on the field.
To learn how to ice a cake properly.
Isn't this that thing Neil Armstrong came out of? No, I see that. Yeah, that's
Got
obvious.
sort of football design going.
Yeah, all like a disco ball football. Barbecue burgers. You can't fool me. I know those are cactuses in there. You're saving money on meat by using cacti, eh? Who the fuck barbecues in a glass bowl? You couldn't possibly understand the type of flavor you get with this technique. You must be new here if you think they're not using oil. What happened? Did he activate the self-destruct? There certainly has to be a better surface. Oh, no, that was the problem. There just wasn't enough bricks. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I'm confused. How much onion do I use in this recipe, and how many bricks? So far, this has been a simple recipe. I could follow this. Dump some mincemeat, haphazardly toss some onions, and then empty out an entire spice rack. That's not hard. I really feel like he's just gonna put the glass bowl or the plate on this open flame. I really feel like it's coming. I don't know how he is not burning his thumb. He is just aiming the flame right back at himself.
Bit of a safer alternative is to use a bit of deodorant.
What?
Wait till this is gone.
Why deodorant? There's plenty of fire starters. Little pro tip there from Reddit. If you don't feel like using a...
Very effective.
That Axe body spray will get you every time. The old flamethrower. Surely there must be tools you could...
5 minutes,
Oh my god.
and as you can see, our burger's completely done on it.
Yeah, that burger's turned into one of the rocks below it. It's like a chameleon using camouflage. Dude's making oobleck on his stove. God, I feel like I'm looking at the Sasquatch in a pan. That is a very bold place to put your TV, by the way, Paul. Right next to his fucking sink. His VCR and his TV and his camera all right within 1 finger away from his sink. He is confident in the splash zone.
Did I forget to mention to grease it first?
That's okay, Paul. I wasn't following along.
That's like that.
Paul, I'll be honest with you. This doesn't look like a massive disaster. Well,
Today,
you win some, you lose some, Paul, I guess. Up until that last step, though, it wasn't looking horrible. Now just like 3 slices of pineapple slapped across a
in a bowl.
really unenthusiastic piece of bread. It just looks like someone stuck a bugle in a pineapple, Paul. It's not like overly ornamental. I don't think it's gonna sell the cake. I think the cake speaks for itself, you know what I mean? It's like a pirate ship battle.
As well. It's garnished side
They've chummed the waters to get some sharks in the mix.
with these strips
Tells a whole story.
So you make sure you press it nice and
He forgets to take the train out and he just bites into a fucking train.
you get a nice deep
Fucking
press.
cooks it. This is an interesting way of getting a mold. I will say that.
Pull it out.
What?
And you get your mould.
Ah, yes, just like the train.
Damn it, in shape of a truck.
You know, far be it from me to question the method.
Tap it down.
I could have made that shape with my finger.
Sweet.
Well, in fact, he is doing just that. It kind of defeats the point of putting the train in there for a mold. If this works, I will eat my own ass on stream. If this comes out looking like the train, I will go wild.
Gently.
I hope he just fries the aluminum. Says, fuck the cake, I'm just gonna make fried tinfoil.
Gently.
Yeah, I will make a wager right now. If this shit looks
Apply to make a
remotely is gonna be very vague. If this shit looks pretty close to the train that he put in there initially, I'll gift 50 subs. Nay, 100. I am so fucking confident that there's no way this is gonna look like a train.
over top.
It just looks like he's making a fucking tinfoil sword.
Just tamp it.
With cookie dough somehow in there for some reason. Yeah, I'm not the best at gambling, but this isn't really a game of chance. There is no fucking way
Flour
this
band.
ends up looking like the train. I will go nuts.
Band. So this is.
I win.
It's been in the oven for about
Ah, well, I really thought he was gonna pull off the train there towards the end.
That's the
Just all the stars were aligning. It was getting close. This looks like if Thomas the Tank Engine got hit by a fucking nuke,
It's not very.
and fossilized, then caramelized, then glazed. That
I've also made a base for it as well.
I've gotta say, Paul, the mold strategy was not exactly.
To get it in
Effective.
desired shape,
Watch the icing come out looking like the perfect train with no mold.
you get in the box.
He has to ice it. Yeah, that'll bring it together. That's when it'll all come to this beautiful train. There's no time for a fucking water break, Paul. We're knee deep in pussy out here. Double or not. I will bet 200 subs that this blue icing diarrhea, fucking soggy piss, is not going to turn that fucking granola bar into a train. It's not happening.
Icing it and it's ready to go on top of cake.
Shit, I lost.
Doesn't.
Our Valentine's episode. That's right, I'm going to teach you guys. This is considered a guy episode, okay? I'm going to teach the guys how to make dinner for their ladies.
Only the boys. Group hug in the shower, boys.
I'm going to ask all the ladies to please not watch this episode, okay? So, yep, turn it off.
All
wait.
4 women watching Cooking with Jack, can you
All
please
right,
get the
you turn it
fuck
off?
out?
Okay, because if you're still anything. All right, guy tip number 1. Guys,
Jerk off before your date.
eat before you eat.
Well, that's a
Most
bad
of you know
idea.
what I'm talking about. That's right. You're going to eat before you have dinner with your lady.
Have 5 scoopers of
Because
mayonnaise
men are
before you
pigs.
go on a date.
So, do not make a dinner. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing for dinner, but I'm giving you a
I don't think anyone's
Do
gonna
not
do what
make a
you're doing
dinner
for dinner.
that has
A mayonnaise
pasta in it,
salad.
okay? Last thing you want to do is fill your lady up on Valentine's, all right?
Nah, that's what you want to be doing. Am I right, boys?
The dinner that you're
Filling
cooking,
filling
you don't want to, like,
cooters
press me.
for the
You're not
boys.
going to want
Am I right, Jack?
And the only people I think that should make dessert are people who aren't old enough to get in a car and drive their lady to a place to go have dessert. I honestly encourage
Children.
you, do not make dessert if you don't have to.
You beta
Okay?
male
Take her
cuck
out. Go for a
fucking
walk.
suck
Go grab
ass
an ice cream.
losers
Go grab a
making
candied
dessert
apple.
for your
Get a
women.
milkshake.
Give
Take
her a scoop
out
of
somewhere for
mayonnaise if
dessert,
that
all
lady's
right?
still
All right,
hungry.
So let's talk,
That's the
talk
Jack
dessert.
way.
So, remember,
Isn't a cheesecake a fucking
it's gotta
dessert
be
though,
baked
Jack?
first. It's not cooked yet. It's just dough. Preheat the oven 400 degrees.
Is a cheesecake
15
not
minutes.
considered a dessert to Jack? It's an
Golden
appetizer.
brown, whatever you like. We're gonna cook this up right now. In the
Oh,
oven. We'll bring
yum.
it back out when it's done. baked potatoes.
Oh, I thought that was the chicken.
You want done.
I've transmuted my
somewhere around
salsa
the time
chicken
your
into these
chicken's
2
done,
baked
okay? So
potatoes.
you want to start those about the time you put them. You put your chicken in the oven.
You're gonna want to put
Here's how
both
you
these
prep
up your
them.
butthole,
Wash your
let them
potatoes.
simmer, get the flavor.
Give her the
Take it
smaller
out,
of the two.
salsa,
Once again,
mayonnaise,
do not
bang.
fill her up. She's probably not going to eat the whole. And you're going to gently poke holes all throughout the potato.
Oh, very gently,
Now,
the
put those
hands
bad
of a
boys in the
surgeon.
microwave.
Then
That's pretty
something
shitty.
real dry.
Thanks for the prime, Dusty, but it ain't no
Then you
Jack
take your
level of
big
bad.
bag of cheese, the whole entire 2 pounds, and you just dump it all in. Don't be shy. It doesn't have to be pretty. All it has to do
Wow.
is taste good, and it's going to taste delicious.
Wow.
Trust you me. Okay. Alrighty. Then what you're going to do is you're
I mean,
just gonna
far be it
mix
for
it
me
all
to question
together.
the Bible study
Give it a
master, but
good mixing.
that amount of
Right on
cheese
hand,
seems a
you're
bit
gonna wanna
excessive.
Have a little bit of milk, because if it isn't,
How do you even
it's
eat this
not
thing?
too
With your
dry, because
hands?
When you bake it,
A fucking
it's
spoon?
gonna absorb
A
the
pitchfork?
liquid,
How do you
and
even
don't want it to
attack
be
this
super,
dish?
Super dry. Spray all the way around so it doesn't.
Who the fuck wants
stick
soggy
anywhere
ass
in the tray.
chips?
Small bag of cheese.
Oh,
and
right,
that's gonna
right,
be your
right, more
topping.
cheese.
Just dump the whole entire thing out.
Of course.
You can either use plain mozzarella and cheddar mix, or you can use what they call taco and nacho or Mexican blend. Either one. It's
What is that in
just
total
adds
now?
a little bit of extra flavor.
3.5 pounds
Use
of
the taco
cheese?
nacho or the Mexican blend. Just spread that over evenly so that every place.
Man, I wonder how many people are still left alive
from
from her Bible study that she brings this
It's
to.
going to be baked for one. Okay, now we're going to.
Yeah, you know, I won't lie, that doesn't look bad.
Taste it.
But it's literally just cheese on
Okay,
cheese
so
on
now we're
cheese
gonna
with a
cut
little
us
chip
big
somewhere in
ol'
there.
Healthy piece sour cream on the top. Delicious. In Spanish, we call this crema. And then you're gonna
In
put a few
Spanish, it's
olives
also
on
still
top
called
just to make it look
heart
pretty.
attack.
All right, so let's give this a try.
Of course, Jack going in hot with the gluttony.
Good. I appreciate you holding the dish.
I only saw 3.5 pounds of
Wow.
cheese on this, Jill. Are you
Number
sure?
one.
You didn't mean to use my 10-pound bag of cheese? Little light on the cheese today, Jill. Can you get the fuck out of my house?
What do you think?
I've got
Am I
you
supposed to
here.
feed you?
What the fuck? Mozzarella
Am I gonna
and
feed
cheddar
you?
is not the same fucking
No.
thing as Mexican blend.
You're wrong, Spoonie. Who are you to question the
Sorry.
mistress of cheese? The Cinderella of cheese. The Madame of mozzarella. The Enchantress of cheddar.
Put that in next. Okay? And obviously in the heat, that's just going to all start melting.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's going to be beautiful. Then
All
you're
he
gonna
ever
dump
makes
the
is tomato
pasta right in on
cheese. Like, he just covers shit in tomato sauce and cheese.
that. I'm just going to scoop that right out.
Sour cream?
Put that in there. And since I'm doing a double batch, I'm going to do double ricotta.
Oh, double ricotta.
There we go. Come on.
Super cheese,
one of
man.
my
Yeah.
favorites.
Now it's looking like a Jack dish.
I didn't even
If there
wait
ain't
for ravioli
15
night.
pounds of 5 different cheeses, is it even
Yeah,
really a cooking with
mixed
Jack
in.
dish?
Really shiny. Okay? You're going to be tempted.
I've got this plate of asbestos
Call
I'm going to
this
dump in
done.
as well.
I'm telling you.
Help thicken
When
it up
you
a
think
bit.
it's done.
Is that a Tampa Bay Buccaneers shirt?
I want you to try and guess what my favorite National Football League team is, okay?
The
This is
Boston
American football for those
Scoremasters.
of you in other countries.
The
American football
Manhattan
team. What is my
Mayonnaise.
favorite team? And send that in and we'll let you know who the
The
first
California
person is with the right
cheese
answer.
cheeses.
Okay, let's answer a few questions.
know.
First
Any of
of
those,
all.
Jack?
Open
The
bottles.
Detroit
Grab on
Sharks.
and the open bottles.
The Minnesota Mayos.
So I got on the phone.
It's time for viewer mail.
Jack,
All
my
right.
son died from your food.
And then Anime Freak Forever. Thank you for writing. I used to call my van the Ribmobile, but honestly, he thinks it should be called the Saucemobile. So I'm officially changing.
Thanks,
my
Anime
van
Freak.
To be is Wow Death Knighting. Wow Death Knighting.
Man,
Hey,
this
I was
guy's got the
looking right-
gamers
putting
and the
scrape
weebs
rice
on his
off the
side.
Bottom up. Now, some of you may claim this to be like quesadillas. Whatever. Send the emails. Tell me they're quesadillas. That's fine. But I know one thing. I don't put butter in my quesadilla. So we called these cheese crisps. I used to make these when I was a little boy. What you want to do
Who
is
puts butter in a
onion
quesadilla?
and dice. All right, so we're gonna flip it.
Why is he calling this a
There we go.
cheese
That's
crisp? It's just a fucking
Brown the other side
quesadilla.
just like this.
A
Got
shittily
hard
made
exterior now.
butter-only
What?
quesadilla.
Called cheese crisp.
That's like the
You put 2 or
Simpsons
3 of those on
steamed
a plate.
hams.
You pour a little bit of your favorite salsa in a bowl.
It's a fucking quesadilla.
There you go. This is so
Voila.
easy. And then you're just gonna douse it with your favorite salsa. Check this out. This isn't even my salsa, but it says
I stole
Jack's
it.
special salsa. Doesn't that crack you up? but it's somebody else.
Stole this from a local
All right,
gas
and then you're just gonna
station.
Pour this on there.
They never caught me.
Don't worry about the water. Let it all come on top right there. Now what's going to happen is...
It tastes like shit. That's what's going to happen.
Crackers cover it like that. Looks gross.
It must be so easy to cook for
guys,
Jack as his wife.
This is
what do we have in the
If you have
dumpster?
company over,
Yeah, Jack will eat it.
don't take your cracker.
I'll put
and
it on a
dig
plate
in
and tell him to
make a
dip a
big
wheat thin in it.
chunk. If company over, grab one of these. I'm 100 coming, and I don't know what I'm going to do for my 100th episode. So
I'm gonna chug 15 jars of mayonnaise.
Got a call from a company called Blue Bison. That's right. You can go to their website. Crown
This
Blue
fucking
Bison,
guy's getting brand
and they
meals?
asked me. They said, "Hey Jack,
Hey, can you make something gross with our food? That makes people never want to order our food?
And they're like, "Do you need stats
Isn't that a
on
dog
bison?"
food
It's
brand?
incredible. Did you know bison has less cholesterol than chicken, beef, and
I got a
pork?
call from a
Less
weird
calories
company
and less
called
fat grams.
Pedigree.
That is
They were
amazing.
asking me if I've heard of
So anyway, they
beef
asked if I wanted to do
chunks
an episode on
and
bison.
kibble.
If I did,
I
they
said
sent me
no,
some
but
ground bison.
can I put mayonnaise on it?
I'm like, okay,
They
cool.
said yeah,
I
so
just
let's
wanted to say
make
thank
a
you
kibble
to,
dish.
Crown Blue
I don't even understand what this title means. Tank cooks in hot dog toaster. Is he Tank?
Hey, now it's time to actually cook. And you know I like my...
Oh, damn, I just spoiled it. I was gonna say, this guy's definitely a baseball fan, and then I saw the baseball shit above him. Baseball fans have conditioned themselves to think hot dogs are good.
Hey, what the fuck, ShopRite? It's ShopRite brand. You're changing it into bowling baskets so you can charge more?
What are you talking about?
Sounds more chic, more fucking, like, whole
What?
asshole foods or whole paycheck?
What happened? What happened with the buns?
You're not fooling me. It's ShopRite brand.
Alright, Tank. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Jesus, it's a bun.
Buns, the new the component smell.
I do love me the component smell. Ah, such a wonderful fragrance when you smell the component.
5 minutes, how this comes out.
5 minutes? I can cook a hot dog in a microwave in 30 seconds.
It's out.
Yeah, sticking this fork in the toaster here is very bold. Very bold while it's still plugged in. I have to commend the bravery from Tank. You can't fault the technique. His heart's in the right place. Next he's gonna get like another toaster and try and get it out with that. Right now, this is just teaching me that, you know, maybe putting the fork in the toaster isn't as dangerous as I was led to believe. Maybe it's all just a myth.
The bun nicely. Talk about burning your buns.
What does that... Talk about electrocution. I'm coming in again. Here comes Tank. I think the electricity is confused. That's why he's not getting electrocuted. I think the problem is the electrical outlet is, it's gripped too tightly on the power cord. I'm gonna go try putting my knife in that.
My buns go!
There we go.
There we go.
Big rescue. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, this looks like a nice machine.
I would score these hot dogs a definite double.
What does that mean? Is that good? A double?
Coming out of this machine.
A ground rule double? What's up, Tank? Looking like Bill Burr out here, huh? Excuse me, Tank, is that an oven or a toilet? There's a lot of shit stains on that. This guy does musicals better than like half of the fucking musicals that exist. It's definitely better than Phantom of the Opera.
Holy Toledo, look at that finger to pop.
Whoa, look at
I've never
that!
seen that happen before.
He's making an homunculus. Whoa!
What the hell?
It's becoming alive. You have to kill it quick. Ah, the blister popped.
We put it frying pan and all, like they used to do at the Shortstop Diner in Bloomfield, on the table.
That's the most baseball fan thing I've ever heard.
Out the oven.
Yeah, the reason the Mets haven't made it to the World Series is because they ain't making the butter cakes like they used to down there at the old ballpark. Yeah, baseball is the most fucking boring sport in the world. Yeah, I mean, if I was a baseball fan, I'd also would blame, like, my team's losses on dumb shit, like, yeah, you know, it just wasn't our year. You know? I peed one time and it hurt at the baseball stadium, and I knew right then we just weren't gonna make it to greatness. You just need something other than baseball. Like you go to a baseball game just to be bored and make shit up. Tank cooks frozen pizza in Go Plus pizza oven. Man, this guy cannot stop making bangers. Fuck. If he makes Mama Celeste, though...
DiGiorno's guy, by the way, this is some more of my treasures.
Oh, baseball
That I
cards.
picked up for really cheap. Everything here costs 50 cents. 50 cents.
Yeah, because no one's buying sports cards. Nobody wants sports
50
cards.
cents.
I can't even
50
believe they
cents,
still
50
exist.
50 cents.
It's like owning dust bunnies. You're literally collecting dirt.
No.
Dirt's more worthwhile. Who gives a fuck about baseball? Have you ever heard of Mama Celeste, Tank? Who in the chat has ever eaten Mama Celeste? We got any civilized people in here with frozen pizzas? It's like eating a sponge with sauce on it. Overwhelmingly no. You fucking kidding me? That's a shame. Just me? They don't even sell it anymore. Probably because the FDA finally cracked down on it. Same, yeah, I used to eat it always as a kid, and then I forgot what it was. And I bought it like 2 years ago. It literally is like eating wet toilet paper with sauce.
5 minutes. Okay, it's time.
He's aging like 10 years in between each pause. Is my fucking DiGiorno's done yet? Christ.
How's it looking?
It's been 3 baseball seasons. Ah.
Ooh, it is.
It's not done yet. There's still some color to that pizza. It needs to be burnt to a fucking crisp. Otherwise, it's not even edible. Yes!
Oh yeah, that's done.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she's looking good too, Tank. There's almost no flavor left. Look at that beauty! Yeah, unfortunately he didn't cook it to ashes, so it's not quite done yet. But for the sake of the video, we can't wait that long. I understand he's rushing it.
Onto the box.
He wanted powdered pizza. It's fucking raw. Yeah.
Before we start cutting it.
He rushed it. Oh, I can't wait.
Got this whole box.
Is there a Babe Ruth in there?
50 cents.
I used to tier 1 Pedro. I used to fucking collect football cards. And then I collected Extreme Football League cards. Do you know how sad that is?
Here's your cartoon on the back.
Tank, do you know how sad that is that I did that?
Oh, we got Mike.
Could have just kept collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I thought sports cards were the future. I watched Blast from the Past, where a single baseball card was like 10k. The most expensive baseball card in the world is probably worth about the same as a normal card in Magic the Gathering at this point. You couldn't give baseball cards away. There it is. Well, yeah, you had to go through like 10 layers of charcoal, no wonder. It's fucking tough. It's like he's eating a piece of drywall.
I mean, it's DiGiorno's. So you're not going to really get a great pizza.
What the fuck? It's not DiGiorno's fault that you cooked it 40 times till it was unrecognizable.
Really convenient.
Looks like a fucking mangled car after an accident.
The oven rack, we'll give it a 5.7.
Wait, are we not doing doubles anymore? We're not using baseball terms? What is that, like a 200 RBI? What? Well, maybe a ground rule double, perhaps. What about a fly ball? I don't know what 5.7 means. If you're not putting it in baseball terms, I just don't know it. Then I'm lost. Is it good? Was it good? 5.7 good?
Hello, guys. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Sternum Man.
Hey.
Today we're gonna be doing the poor man's spaghetti.
Let's go.
So the first thing we need a pot.
Is that
here.
cat food?
We need a can of Venus sausages.
Why would we need that? What the fuck?
A little bit of the juice off into this pot.
You've got my attention now. This is gourmet.
Your meatballs. So we're gonna get this
Kind
Venus
of.
sausage
It's
here.
not the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Hey, what's up? That cat looks disgusted. Are they just... Okay, someone brought this up. Are they just meat sticks? This is going to be an interesting experiment. Has anyone in chat ever had these? The little sticks, little Gerber's meat sticks? Or was it just me? I ate this shit till I was like 12 years old. It slapped. It was like an improved formula of a Vienna sausage. But yeah, Vienna sausages are basically just these. I had these again for the baby food tier list. Fuck, man, they're still so good. I could kill 20 of those jars and shit my pants.
Got 2 packs of chicken ramen here.
Ah.
Open these up for you. A little flavor packet.
There's a second person filming this? Yeah, it's the health inspector, I guess. I don't know, man. This is an interesting recipe, though. That's for sure. So are we, like, broiling those Vienna sausages? Because that shit's just down there cooking. What do we need this for right now?
These are just too big.
Oh, I see. A lid. There we go.
Now to put everything back in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. When does the recipe begin? That is just a disaster waiting to happen. It's Jenga with pots and pans. I mean, it's great if you're trying to prank your friend and give him a concussion when it all falls out.
There you go. And now you can see it's completely covering.
Oh, now we're getting there.
That's how I usually like to do it there.
Those Vienna sausages are screaming.
Ramen pack on the bottom is now on the top, and the one on the top is now on the bottom.
Maybe full-grown Vienna sausages act differently than Gerber's meat sticks, but aren't they already cooked? Isn't that the point of the Vienna sausages? You just eat them out of the jar?
For another minute.
They are? Thought so.
Either that timer or the smoke alarm will let me know. One of the two.
It'll get the job done.
If you live in apartments like these, where it's mandatory to have smoke alarms, they'll let you know when you're cooking. Good. I just love how these meatballs are just plumping up. You all like plump, thick meatballs here?
They're not really plumping up. They're like exploding.
Okay.
You boiled Vienna sausages, man.
Drain this off. Look at all this steam.
Woo!
All that. It's not fogging up your camera, is it?
God damn. It's like a WWE entrance coming in.
The Tostino Smooth and Cheesy Dip. I got this at Walmart. This is the best flavor for that. You can get the cheap stuff if you want, but, well, there you go.
Why Tostitos cheese dip?
Couldn't even open a jar.
If we're making poor man's spaghetti, why not just get Velveeta? Oh, whoa.
You might not even need the flavor packets, but...
No, you need the flavor packets.
You know, if you want, like, less sodium or whatever.
Nah, fuck that.
I always put the flavor packets.
Need more sodium.
Stuff like this, you might not even need a flavor packet.
Just dump that mustard dust in there. Let's get crazy.
Here. Variety, but this is good right here. Cheesy. The poor man's cheesy spaghetti, I guess I should...
I mean, it's basically just ramen with cheese. And then Vienna sausages that fell in.
Sausage meatballs. That's pretty good right there. Yeah.
I actually bet that tastes totally fine. Just really goofy. Like, at that point, you spend more money making this than you would just buying Velveeta's mac and cheese. There's a Prime Nino. 5 gift subs, Silly. Thank you, Silly.
Alright, everybody, I went ahead and added in the cream cheese. I mixed it in with the ground beef.
So this is what happened.
Cream cheese.
It's cream cheesed beef. But I don't know why. Is cream cheese and beef like a good combo? Does anyone eat that? I've never heard of it. Granted, you know I'm no culinary expert, but I've never heard of creamed beef cheese. I see one person say, yeah, it tastes wonderful, but I'm guessing you're just memeing. It looks like insulation.
Trying to get the camera to stop. I don't want to.
Yeah, it kind of does.
The stop button.
Asbestos just fell in the pan. Yeah, that's all good. Super easy manwich casserole. Oh! It's Sternaman!
Put it on there. Bake it. Put the oven to 350 degrees.
Well, this one's underwhelming.
And
I thought the manwich was gonna be fucking
15,
hard. This is some lame shit. That's not what the manwich is about. Oh, it sounds cool, scene. I'll look at it.
Doesn't make sense. Hey, Mike Foster here. Look at, I'm all kicking back here on a Sunday.
Yeah, we're just hanging
I
out.
decided to combine 2 of my favorite things in the world: IPA beer, which is India Pale Ale, with scrambled eggs.
We love hops.
What? Again? Are you crazy? Nope. Check this out. Bam. And another one.
In she goes.
Oh yeah, and this is really beer. Check this out. As Mike's gonna drink it really close. Watch.
Let's go, Mike. Woo. those
That just scared
hops.
the children. Pour it in there.
I actually bet this is gonna come out good. I'm not gonna
This is
lie.
absolutely crazy. Look at the froth on the beer. Hey guys, I don't even know if this is gonna come out.
I take
I've
it
never done
back.
this before.
It's gonna be
Hey,
shit.
Ellen. All right. And believe me, that's my first beer of the day, so I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
what
not
the
drunk.
fuck?
Let's throw.
Oh, I thought he was
throw
putting butter in.
the pan.
Jesus, okay, I got a little afraid.
Go
That
with
makes a
butter
lot
in
more
the pan.
sense.
And some scrambled eggs. Too hot. Okay, let's pour this mess in. Oh my.
Well, that wasn't much better. This is gonna be so dog shit. What the fuck?
This crazy dish needs a little Parmesan on top just to help it bind.
Oh my. Oh goodness me. Oh.
Alright guys, like I said, it's the first time I made it.
This looks like
It smells
just
tremendous.
foam.
Let's see how this thing tastes. I'm gonna plate this up.
Like phloem, sorry.
Breakfast of Champions.
Like phloem that you'd play with as a
Beer.
kid.
Look.
That looks horrible. That looks absolutely awful.
Now
Oh
we can
my
see how
god.
they taste.
That's an egg. That's somehow
Yeah,
an
Mike
egg.
is crazy. Scrambled eggs made with beer. And I gotta tell you, I've
Mike,
already
don't
had
do
some
it.
of these,
Don't do
and
it.
they're stellar.
No, you're better than this. Oh!
Mm.
He just drops
You can
dead.
actually taste some of that beer. I add a little parsley on there, little Parm cheese, little salt and pepper.
Oh
Amazing.
my. It's like
Try this recipe. experiment, have
fermented
some
brain
fun,
matter.
But
Jesus Christ, Mike. You've done it.
wash that down with.
You've created the perfect breakfast. I looked at chat and then looked back and I thought this was like an in memoriam thing. I actually thought he did die for a second. I was gonna say shit. Shouldn't have made those goddamn eggs. Can this hottie actually cook gourmet duck? Duck Commander Phil Robinson cooks his famous pralines. Who is the Duck Commander?
YouTube, it's Chef Benjamin here.
What's up,
Welcome
Chef?
to my channel. You guys remember my sister-in-law Jen, right? Be cooking with me, and you know, as a
He's
part of my
calling
channel,
his own
what I do
sister a
is I bring
hottie
guests
in the
I
title,
lay
the
out all the
clickbait.
ingredients. They don't know duck.
Hey, sis.
You're joking.
I'm filming a YouTube video. Can you put on
Wait, I'm going
like
like
your
this,
best
what the chickens
makeup,
do, but what do ducks
a
do?
really hot dress, and come over?
I
Okay,
know,
thank you.
But they're delicious, and
What?
all right, Jenny, really look at this
Okay.
dish.
Now I'm gonna start squeezing your ass as part of the challenge. But it's okay, because
so
it's
everything
platonic. I'm your
that
brother.
is on this photo.
How to give your girl the D. Is this about your sister again, Chef Benjamin?
Chef Benjamin here.
Bringing my girlfiend over to the
Today's video is
fucker.
Kinda cool. Actually, it's really, really cool. This is a
And I'm gonna
two-part.
teach you
The
how to
first
do the
part, I'm showing
same.
you guys how to trim a tenderloin for filet mignon. The
That's what we're
second part,
calling it,
however,
trimming the
my
tenderloin?
brother-in-law Chris called, from my experience, the way to get any girl you want pretty much is to know how to cook.
Disagreed. I
Because-
can't cook shit. And I've seen a boobie. Two, in fact, on the same chest. Oh, she looks insane. She's anti-vaxxing her cheese quesadilla. I'm excited.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
She's got that
Brand,
country
and
South
welcome to the
rock.
Very first, and you got to put the dial on high.
This is-
Kids, I recommend you do this at home.
Why is she so panicked?
Well, that's getting
Christ, I'll
hot.
turn it on high,
We're
Rebecca.
gonna get a
Jesus.
recipe ready,
Fine.
which includes
Oh. Okay.
we had an earthquake.
Yeah,
It
we had-
tilted.
we had a
Oh,
near
boy.
disaster,
You
Rebecca.
better move them back.
It's chaos out here.
If you like this concept, I think this is really fun. I love to have fun in the kitchen. I hope you do too.
Is she being held at
And believe
gunpoint?
me, if you're a kid at home, this is something fun to do in the summer.
Rebecca,
I used
put
to
your
do
hair
things
under
like
the
this
iron
when
if
I
you're
was a
being held
kid.
against your
You
will.
might have a good idea to tell me about. Bet you do. What do you do? What do you do alone when your mom's not looking or your dad's not around? I know you must be doing something fun, because I sure did. I got in a lot of trouble, but never really got hurt. So don't do anything to hurt yourself. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun to play. And I cooked in the kitchen since I was 7 years old playing.
What the
And I bet
fuck are
have
you
some little
talking
tricks.
about?
Oh, let's check.
He looks good.
Up goes the sides.
Yeah, look at that upskirt.
Oh, wait a second.
A little off center.
He's off center. We gotta fix that.
Nothing we can't fix with a little duct tape. Nice little duct tape sandwich, Rebecca.
Far away from my face.
Ah.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Yummy.
Check that out. That worked.
It worked like a charm. We
I have
lost
to get
half
to
of
the
our
other end.
tortilla, but
Fork
goddamn,
to the rescue.
plenty of melted cheese.
He doesn't want to come off. I didn't
Well, you
put any
forced
butter
that
on him.
motherfucker
Maybe I
off.
should have put butter on him.
Yeah, we can just eat it with the foil, to be honest, Rebecca. I'm not picky. Yeah, perfect. Ah, she's on a beach in this one. Did she shit her pants? What was that? Oh, this is not a beach at all. It's the opposite. It's a desert.
Fire today. today, and fire can be dancing steak with a really great steak rub. The ingredients for
Is she only like this for the Iron Cook series, or is this kind of... I'll come back, because I, of course, would like to know how to make all the cowboys at Ram Ranch a nice flat iron steak, but... Is that just how she is?
So I'm gonna put a
That is the
really
same
small
knife
bit
that
of
Kay uses in her
onion.
kitchen.
Chop that up finely.
That must just be a staple of all bad chefs. That is the exact same red ceramic knife she uses.
Special sauce.
So this one, from the Mystery Chef. I do like that sound. The old sound of urine into a nice fresh toilet. Yeah, maybe this Mystery Chef is just Kay wearing a Halloween mask.
Mm-hmm. So then what I do is...
Yeah, gotta answer that phone. Gordon Ramsay calling you, need you back in the kitchen.
I add a little bit more salt.
That is a lot of salt. That is immediate hypertension.
This helps thicken it up some, and it gives you the potatoes.
Thickness would be the least of my concerns with this soup. You have 2 cans of tomatoes, 3 cans of onions. Like, I think we've got plenty of thickness.
Next, we're going to cook it on high.
You just see a body
4 to 6
hanging from the
hours.
ceiling in the background.
It'll be done when you get home from work.
Just on fucking meat hooks. This is very flavorful.
Looks so good.
We have half a tub of peanut butter on the bread and a healthy dollop of butter. That's plated lovely, actually. I like that plating.
Dinner's ready.
It's like a little broken heart because of the diabetes and the clogged arteries. That's actually a pretty cool plating method there for that dish.
Here.
How many tubs of salt will I need for this one? Will 1 tub suffice, or will I need the double?
We're having bologna.
What kind of meat is bologna? Is it pork?
No, you don't have to.
What part of the pig is the bologna, though? Is it their asshole?
So
That shit is terrible.
I've got my bologna here, and
Well,
I'm
that's a bit dishonest. I used to like bologna as a kid.
God,
God, that is smooth!
Different
It's like a
flavors
little
of bologna.
washing machine for
There's garlic
bologna.
bologna out there. There's German bologna that has different kinds of little seasonings in it. You get what you want.
That is
And
mesmerizing.
I'm doing this with.
Oh, we still got more bologna.
So we're
Secret
just gonna
stash.
grind all this, or just leave it out, however you want.
God, there's more bologna over there. What the fuck? It's like Hermione Granger's like infinite bag, but with only bologna in that bag. How big is that plate? God damn, there's like 40 cubes of bologna in here. Was that another stick of bologna or was that cheese? Are we mixing it up? Nope, more bologna. Where the fuck is it coming from?
Okay, now I'm gonna put my cheese in here.
Oh, okay.
I've got 2 slices. You know,
There
I'm
it is.
loaded with cheese.
And somehow this fucking thing is creating more bologna in there.
This is good grinder. Do your own pimento cheese.
It's like disobeying the
Down
basic
on the list
rules
to
of
do in the
matter.
future, too.
It's creating bologna from nothing. That is a lot of pickles. Right now that phone's ringing. It's the chief of the bologna factory wondering where all the bologna went. Meanwhile, it's just been grinded up here. No, the camera angle's a little off. I can't see the action. No.
Finish grounding up.
So is this the whole salad? Bologna, cheese, and pickles? It's not a salad without some mayonnaise, though.
Plate. Oh, we left a pickle out.
Nope.
Gotta eat it.
That'll be our little secret.
Okay, we're gonna put some mayo.
There it is! Yes!
Sweet.
Fuck yeah!
Dressing,
The signature of
like
YouTube
dressing,
chefs.
Like Miracle Whip if you want to.
Dump
We
that whole
love
fucking thing in there for me.
mayo,
3 dollops ain't enough.
that-
Ugh.
So,
Yeah.
so whatever
Money is temporary, but mayo is
I'm
forever.
gonna start with a cup. Yeah. And then we'll adjust from there.
Don't fucking stop. There's more mayo in there. You can't hide it from me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep dumping.
Mayo in.
Oh, that's not empty.
Let me switch to.
Should be illegal to have mayo left over. So what exactly makes this old-fashioned? Was this discovered before we discovered,
Okay, I think that's a lot.
like, lettuce?
Let's see.
Are we breaking out the second jar of mayo? This is 2 mayo kind of day? What do we got? Mystery liquid, mustard. Crazy Amish coconut pie? What do the Amish eat? Dirt?
teaspoon of vanilla.
So what makes it
teaspoon
Amish? We're using a
pudding
blender.
raw mix.
Don't they not
And
believe
you
in
need
technology?
A teaspoon of some coconut extract.
Where are the Amish getting coconuts from?
4 large eggs.
I've never heard of Amish people living near, like, a beach. Is that just the name of the dish? Amish coconut pie? It's not actually made by the Amish? Yeah, I've never heard of the tropical Amish tribe. Maybe I'm just out of the loop, I guess.
A cup of sugar.
How did we go from bologna salad to, like, some real good-looking shit? I think bologna salad may have just been, like, a joke from Sarah. Like, I wonder how many people I can poison with mayonnaise overdose with a bologna salad.
One of Jamie's things that he's been wanting me to make for a while.
Hey, Jamie.
And then we seen the episode of bread loaf.
Okay.
And I just sliced it in some
Jamie, stop dunking your nutsack in the dog bowl.
thick slices.
We're trying to make Captain Crunch over here.
Salmon. A half a cup
Whoa.
to a cup of peanut butter.
That's
Depends
a
on how rich peanut
full
butter
jar.
you want it. I'm doing a cup here.
Yep, I mean, that looks
Peanut
fine.
butter pie has chilled enough. And you can really
That's a lot of editing. Jesus, that's a lot of editing. Good look. God, Jesus, I'm traveling through time. Well, it's kind of just like eating peanut butter out of the jar, though, right? That didn't really make it to a full pie. It's literally just your 40 scoops of peanut butter with some sugar.
And we're just gonna bring this.
Why don't we just substitute the milk for mayonnaise, though?
Warm it up. Mine is 2 minutes.
So what makes this your own recipe, though? This is all really standard mac and cheese shit.
You don't have to use elbow
Give me something
macaroni.
wacky.
You can use the little shell
Drop like
pasta,
3
whatever
Pokemon
pasta
cards
you
in there or
like.
something.
And that was a half a pound.
So is it just cornbread flakes, onions, tomato, and
then I'm
mayo?
gonna thin it out with about a tablespoon and do layers in here.
Okay, hey, I love cornbread.
Normally that's the
Well,
bean
it's
you
ruined.
use, but if you want to change up your sweet yellow corn, drain real good and rinse.
I feel like
Spread
this
it out.
this episode was just things she made earlier and had leftovers and decided to throw it on top of cornbread.
Some chopped onion. I've got
And
a
then
little
4
raw
pieces
onion
of chicken
here. Then
tenders
you
from
use
PDQ.
some, layer of bacon bits. Some chopped bell peppers.
So the
I've got
last thing you're
green
eating in this
onion,
cornbread
yellow,
salad
and
is the
red orange in my
cornbread.
Fridge. So about
It's the bedrock.
1 bell pepper chopped up.
Yeah, close it off.
Okay, and you come with a little bit
Wow.
more cheese.
I mean, that is just a lot of flavors in
bacon
there.
bits.
So this is less of a cornbread salad and more of like
I like
a
to do the
cornbread
layers,
foundation
like a
mayo
clear container or
thing.
one of them glass trifle bowls. I just
This
think the
looks
layers
impossible
look
to
all
eat.
pretty, and it'd be really
I wouldn't even know how to attack that. If I ordered the cornbread salad and received that, I would be so intimidated.
roughly 4
If I've
cups
learned anything, it's going to be
of
the broccoli
fresh
is not an
broccoli
important player.
florets that's been cut up.
It's going to suffer the
Now,
same
they're
fate as the
raw,
cornbread.
they've been cut.
Right in the
We're
bench.
gonna add. Okay, now it's
So what does a salad even mean? Oh, mayo. That's what it
a
means.
cup of mayo, real mayo. If you don't want to use mayonnaise, you could use like
Get the
plain
fuck
Greek
out then.
yogurt. Half a
If you don't
cup
want
of
to use
sugar,
mayonnaise, you're not welcome. So what is the culinary definition of a salad?
And then you're just gonna mix
Because it
it
really
with
just
sugar.
seems like it's just dump 1,000 things into one thing and
I've got
call
it
it
on
a salad.
here. You don't think it's gonna be enough, Dre?
Combination salad. What have we not been making combination salads this whole time? How much? This is like a triple S tier smoking style combo salad we've been doing all day. How could there possibly be a deeper combo?
I've got my
Bloody!
grinder attachment.
Yes!
To my KitchenAid, we're using the fine grind plate.
Hey, I
here.
have one of those.
That's what they recommend.
I hurt
in the
myself
book.
with it.
Other stuff.
That is so much bologna, I feel like. It's like 3 tires worth of bologna. The KitchenAid was not designed for this much bologna. This is the last thing they expected at the factory. She's powering through though. That KitchenAid is really, it's really got its work cut out for it with this bologna challenge. And she's using the Keyblade up there to really punish the KitchenAid. Like, god damn.
And then we're just gonna put some mayo in here to bond it.
Yes! Goddamn right you are. It's not a salad without mayonnaise.
Or you want it more on the dry side? Let's start with that and see how.
Literally every single chef we've ever seen on YouTube uses a ton of mayo in every recipe.
You have a little bit of onion.
I don't get it.
When you have your grinder out.
And this is also the exact same recipe as just the bologna salad.